Let's go, cause of Awaji. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got something really special for you all. Recently I was invited by Ubisoft to visit their Bordeaux studio, and not only did I get to tour the place and meet some of the developers, but I also had the chance to play the upcoming Assassin's Creed Shadows DLC, The Claws of Awaji.
I am Kimura Yukari, and all you need know is that Awaji is mine.
First off, I want to say a huge thank you to Ubisoft for this incredible opportunity, and of course you guys as well for all the support, because honestly without you, none of this would be happening. So in this video, I'm going to share with you my full experience, some behind the scenes, insights from the devs, my thoughts on the DLC, and of course some gameplay, showcasing the new skills, weapons, and mechanics. So let's dive right in. So visiting Ubisoft Bordeaux was surreal. Walking through the studio, and I got to see firsthand on how much passion and creativity goes into Assassin's Creed. The devs shared their inspirations for this DLC, talked about the challenges of building it, and even teased some of the future projects coming to the series. While I can't share everything just yet, trust me when I say Ubisoft has some huge plans for Assassin's Creed. What I loved the most was how much attention they gave to the authenticity and player feedback. You can really tell team wants to make Shadows not just another Assassin's Creed entry. If people let them, they will actually cater to that. But constructive criticism is the way to go about this. Alright, let's get into the meat of it, The Claws of Awaji. This DLC takes place right after the conclusion of the main game. So yes, the storylines are connected. Don't worry, I won't be spoiling anything. I'll stick to just the gameplay and the general impressions. The expansion introduces us a brand new enemy faction, the Sanzoku Ippa. These guys are no joke. They're brutal, organized, and honestly some of the best villains we've had in a while. Ubisoft really went out of their way to give us a fresh type of antagonists that feels both menacing and intriguing. And where does it all goes down? On the island of Awaji, a complete new open world region just off Osaka Bay. It's a beautiful but dangerous setting filled with secrets, side quests, and of course enemies lurking around every corner. And I mean every corner. The story itself follows Naoe and Yasuke on a hunt for a lost treasure, as well as Naoe's missing mother. I can't go into much detail, but it's a solid setup that mixes personal stakes with classic Assassin's Creed intrigue. Now let me give you guys my honest opinions on this one. This is regarding the new gameplay and the new stuff that they've added. This, I'll say as the fun stuff for myself, but some of you may hate it because it's grindy. I don't really see how people can hate on Ubisoft after this. They are literally giving the boss app for free even though it's part of the DLC. So you can enjoy it even if you do not buy the DLC whatsoever. So what's in the new gameplay? Ubisoft really stacked this DLC with additions such as new weapons, the bow staff for Naoe, which honestly became literally one of my favorite weapons. It's fluid, it's fast, and makes the combat feel so fresh. The new skills, there's like a whole bunch of new variety, new abilities that let you approach the stealth combat in way more creative ways. New level cap raised to like 100, which gives you way more freedom to experiment with builds and test different playstyles and whatnot. The new armor sets, some of them just look so cool. Some of these are absolutely wild, allowing for some unique combinations that will definitely keep the meta interesting. And yes, this DLC is packed. If you're a completionist, you're looking at around 20 hours of content. For me anyway, it took me around 20 hours because I really just love to get lost in this game and just battle everyone, complete everything, and just enjoy the game. And the combat is the most fun part of it. If you just push through the main story though, it's closer to like 5 to 10, depending on how you tackle the game. And as for the boss fights, well, they also got the biggest upgrade like ever. They've added new mechanics that force you to actually learn and adapt instead of just swinging until the enemy falls. Some of them had me sweating, man, but in the good way. Overall, The Claws of Awaji feels like a DLC that respects your time, but also like gives you a lot to sink your teeth into it. It's a challenging, rewarding, and most importantly, it expands Shadows in a way that feels meaningful, not just, another 10 to 50,000 hours of just mindless grinding and content, you know what I mean, with the side quests. This one feels special. This one, they really outdid themselves, so I gotta praise them for that one. I especially appreciated the pacing of the story as well. The variety of new encounters and how Ubisoft kept things really intuitive while still pushing us into an unfamiliar territory was something that I could resonate with. There were a couple of moments I felt I could have been, tighter in terms of pacing, but nothing that took away from the experience overall though. We spoke about Naoe, but we really didn't even touch Yasuke. So what happened to him? And as you guys know, Yasuke is my guy. To be honest, I've always underleveled myself and purposely did not upgrade some of my skills because I didn't want to be too OP, but I know this game and people can get really frustrated with the amount of times it takes to kill people or someone in the game. All the NPCs just have way too much health, and in nightmare mode I was really getting frustrated because they just dodge everything and weave everything. And I'm not even kidding, they literally weave everything, especially in the Claws of Awaji DLC. But now I made a build. I made a gun build, sniper build, and it is absolutely shredding through everything they have. There's just no one that can stop this build, honestly, in this entire game. He's got this quick draw stance which he can charge and then slice 3 times, or 2 even. And then he's also got some new moves on every single weapon of his. I try to give you guys some here so I don't spoil everything for you, but for the time being, this is what you're gonna see, guys. This is just looking way too peak. And yeah, Yasuke is the guy. If you want to go through this game and just never struggle, pick this guy up. Just pick him up and go and just destroy everything. And I've been working on 4 builds for Yasuke and 4 builds for Naoe. So what I'm going to be doing for the next few videos, you got it right, builds. Alright? So yeah, the Claws of Awaji will be available to everyone in just a few hours time, so be ready. That's my experience with Ubisoft Bordeaux and my early hands-on impressions for the Claws of Awaji. Massive thanks again to Ubisoft for inviting me out, and even bigger thank you to all of you members and supporters of my channel for making opportunities like this possible. Let me know down below, are you planning on playing the Claws of Awaji? And what kind of builds are you excited to try out with the new weapons and armor sets? As always, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe, and if you're new, stay tuned for more Assassin's Creed content coming your way. And this is the raw footage of what I was doing when I tried the game hands-on at the studio. This is literally the first time I was playing the bow staff. I will be releasing a guide on how to perform all these moves. As I promised, after the DLC releases, I will be doing guides for this. Therefore, you can expect that to release within the coming week, okay? Just give me some days or so because I've been super busy with work, which is also the reason why I haven't been streaming as much. But until then, guys, stay tuned for more.
Ugh!